Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition replay. So on the bottom, on the left side, as the Red Saracens, we have Yaemyre, I think, and spawning as his the teams. Oh, these two are definitely clans. So I think Yellow's his teammate, and spawns as the Mongols ally. Yep, Yellow Mongols. We have Farmer Yo, spawn as the Blue Franks. We have Ruskondratenko. I have no idea. I can't even speak today, so good luck for me trying to pronounce that. And spawns the Cyan Italians, who we have Koss. So let's go ahead and cover each player's civilization bonuses. For the Saracens, they are Camel Naval Civilization. Market trade only costs only 5% wood. Only costs 5% black. Why am I missing wood? Red's going for some forward walls right there, very nice. Markets cost 100% less wood. Transport ships have ×2 hit points and ×2 carry. We do have the camel units get plus 10 hit points. Galleys can attack 25% faster. Luke Rider, which is Camel Rider, and the unique text Zealotry. Camels get plus hit points. Trebuchets and Magnos attack plus 50% attack. Scouts will be trying to hack apart this house. We'll take a bit of time there. For the blue, the Franks, Cavalry Civilization. Castles cost 25% less. Cavalries get plus 20% hit points starting the Feudal Age. No technologies are free. Forays work 50% faster. Unique units, Throwing Axemen, which is a ranged melee unit. Unique units, Bearded Axe. Throwing Axemen get plus 1 additional range, and Knights get plus 2 sight. And it looks like Yellow's doing a good job blocking it off. Looks like both Yellow team north sides doing a good job blocking off their opponents. For the Yellow, they are the Mongols. Cavalry Archer Civilization. Cavalry Archers fire 25% faster. Like Cavalry Hussars, Steplans get increased hit points. Hunters work 40% faster. Magadai Cavalry Archers, which are very good anti-siege cavalry archer. Looks like blue has breached through red's walls. There's even a lumberyard here, which will slow down his opponent. Decides to ignore it. We've got some yellow scouts here for defense. The nomads lost houses do not decrease headroom. Drilled. Siege workshop units move 50% faster. And for Cyan, we do of course have the Italians, archer and naval civilization. Advancing next stage costs 50% less. Docks University's technologies cost 33% less. Fishing ships cost 15% less. Gunpowder units cost 20% less. Unique units Genoese cost from it, which is a anti-cavalry archer. Anti-cavalry archer. Can't speak today. And unique text passive foot archers and Cantonero gets +1 armor. Silk Road trade units cost 50% less. And that will also give both players the access to the Cantoneros, which is an effective anti-gunpowder unit. We got these scouts pushing way forward, trying to harass those opponents. There's a pretty exposed gold line right there. Also a lot of stone right next to each other. Put one towns in the middle of everything, and voila, one giant collection point. Blue should start eyeing to hit those villagers, I would say. Does advance forward, does get one of Blue's villagers. Red's archers to support Yellow's scouts. Let's take out the spearman there as well. And looks like the gate does get closed out right there. Blue scouts getting some good harassment to Red as well. Red needs to get these guys out of here. Looks like one villager does go down, second one will likely go down as well. These scouts do receive a bit extra fire. Red's going to be walling up this gold line right there. There's a little bit of opening right here as well. Exposed villager will be picked off. And Yellow and Red still has quite a bit of force right there. Cyan currently has so far been untouched. And Blue, oh, that's a bad spot for the villager. The villager's going to wall herself in right there. Blue is walling himself in there with a watchtower for defense. Very good. And looks like Yellow scouts are going to go ahead and harass these villagers. Blue does have all of these scouts right there. Red has walled himself in, just barely right there. He's going to be claiming up this gold in peace. So there's some extra villagers in that region unable to do anything. I That's here. Oh, we do hear some fishing ships down here. Very nice. I hope him get some more units collecting some food. And Cyan has gone for fast castle as well. Blue will need some defense really soon. He is the Italian, so some Genoese crossbowmen wouldn't hurt. Though, something I realized recently, Genoese crossbowmen has really horrible range. They're starting out range the same as regular archers, which is really not good. So he's going to reinforce this wall right there, and there is no opening to support his teammate. So Blue's like going to get overran by red and yellow. Cyan needs to get some sort of force to support his teammate. Scouts are going to try to break through this wall. Cyan has no defensive force at the moment. Red's main support of these archers do have the +1 attack as well. Cyan's scouts could, or blue scouts could go ahead and hit some of these reinforcing archers, was very important, I would say. Looks like, was that a spearman or something went down there? Could have been a villager. Yellow scouts are now roaming around, trying to find some engagement there. Red has a very large archer force there. Cyan has done nothing to support his teammate. I think this team bottom side is going to lose, and they're in a clan together, so very poor coordination there between Cyan and Blue right now. Because Blue's going to get overran. Blue has currently no source of gold income either. He's going to have to rely on spearmen and skirmishers and scouts for the time being. Blue's going for fast castle, reinforcing this wall as well, and there's no palisade gate. So he needs something to support his teammate. His teammate's getting overran. Let's see what Blue's going for. Going for Castle Age. I don't know what Blue should go for. He maybe just want to get a whole bunch of spearmen queued up inside that barracks. I think, no, that's Blue pinging, saying he needs help, which he does. I don't think Cyan has gotten a single military unit out. Let's see, total score, military kills, death, military. Both Cyan and Blue have no military. What is Cyan doing? Blue now has gotten his castle age. Hopefully he can pull out a castle. No, he cannot. Not enough stone. The stone's a little too far away from the guard tower to protect them. And some of these, even these farms being picked off. Maybe we'll find some good angles there. Archers have still +1/+1 or +1 attack. He's getting his own castle age now, and once he get crossbow and Bodkin and arrow out, he's able to siege town center. Yellow scouts are sort of skirmishing around. You even have a red spearman here. What is Cyan doing? He has some mangonels. Sure, mangonels are nice, but having a live teammate is even nicer. Blue's trying to scrape out a town center there, trying to claim the stone. He's going to have to sacrifice villagers to get this town center up. Even then, once his crossbowmen come online, he's going to be in a world of pain. Picking off these villagers, and he's going to try to abandon the town center. Yellow could take time. Yellow should take the time to clean up this unbuilt town center, I would say. Red's not gone for Castle Age. If you go to him, we should see Botacanero and Crossbowman. Got at least Crossbowman on the build queue. He does have access to Bodkin. I think everybody has access to both Fletching and Bodkin. It's usually Bracer that's usually limited, not Bodkin. Oh, there's Bodkin there. And now I've got 6 ranged archers. And once they get to their crossbow and research, they're able to siege down the town to different range. I still have no idea what Cyan's doing. And now the town center is under siege. No, he doesn't have ballistics researched. But now Yellow does have light cavalry research, has quite a bit of power spike for them as well. And town center is almost down. What has Cyan even got? Gain Genoese crossbone, going for Imperial Age. No. Your teammate is dead. Town center is down. He does have a bit of stone collected, and villager's getting overran. He's collecting what resources he can, but I would hate to be blue right now. As far as I can tell, blue could have done some things different, but yet, honestly, against 2v1, whatever things, slight things he could have done differently wouldn't make a difference. Looks like Cyan maybe eyeing for a counterattack. He deleted the market there. I have no idea why. What does Blue and Cyan even see? They really don't see much over there. They know quite a bit right there, but nothing much over there. Now they do see all the light cavalry. Magnell does get a good shot there. Genoese crossmen only have 1 pierce armor. That shield's supposed to signify that they're anti-cavalry archer. And right now, it does break down the house there. Now the light cavalry are going over on the Magnell. Good coordination by Yellow and Red. Red cleared out the structures, and light cavalry going to charge on forward. Blue now has Imperial Age, or Cyan. Blue is... I don't think Blue's actually... Oh, he is building a stone wall there. And now Yellow's going to be receiving quite a bit of fire. Does have a good number of fishing ships there. Have fishing ships inside of the dock. Siege workshop does go down. Now all the light cavalry as well as a couple of knights in the mix doing some great work. Genoese crossbowman has 6 range. Crossbowman has 7 range. And now this town center is under siege. This town center is firing away. Getting some good hits there onto these archers, or these scouts. Light cavalry. Genoese crossbowmen now have their bracer upgrade, but they're still going to be a bit outnumbered by these regular crossbowmen. The crossbowmen have 35 health, he has research, no armor for them. Genoese crossbowman has 9 damage, 1 pierce armor, 45 health. So overall, the Genoese crossbowmen are superior individually, but he simply does not have the numbers. They have same rage, so both sides can do quite well, and also Red does have a bit of high ground to fall back to as well. Going for another castle here, defensive castle. Blue's he has put a beacon right there. He needs to get this castle reinforced. Got some alligators supporting Cyan's defense. Blue actually has time to build another town center down south. Very good. But Blue will not be able to help out Cyan anytime soon. That's now charging forward. He needs to get these crossbowmen queued up inside the garrison. Though having them fire wouldn't be half bad against knights, but I don't think he has murder holes research. So he does not. Crossbowmen still advance forward. This town center does go down. Knights are overrunning the Genoese crossbowmen. Now do have another defensive castle here. This castle will take a bit of time to go down, but the lack of murder holes is being very, very problematic. No murder holes being researched for the Italians. And here comes Genoese, more Genoese crossbowmen. Needs to make sure they stay garrisoned there. He is pushing forward these Genoese crossbowmen. Maybe able to save the castle. It's good as there in the knights. The castle's now being set ablaze. And still no murder horde research for Cyan. He will stop the aggression on this castle. He does clean up all those knights. And now this castle is relatively safe, but needs some more health there. And he is going to finish off these crossbowmen as they start slowly advancing forward. Cyan's the only one who's in Imperial Age at the moment. And that knight does get picked off as well. It doesn't need to take time to repair up that castle. Could just use Roll 1 Village for the time being. But Cyan still has these town centers under siege. I'm not sure. He may need to defend that, but he's going to counterattack with this Genoese crossbowman. His opponent has gotten some wall up for there. It's not a full wall off. And plus there's also the shore route. We got a bombard cannon right there. Interesting. Of course, bombard cannons are not exactly anti-archer. They only have 5 pierce arm as well. The crossbowmen do have 7 damage, so they'll do 2 damage per bolt. Oh yeah, bombards do have a bit of splash damage. Genoese crossbowmen's making some good work there. How is Blue doing? Since Blue has received no aggression for a long time, Blue has stabilized quite a bit. In fact, Blue has 88 villagers somehow. Cyan doesn't have a whole lot of villagers. Team North side still has plenty of villagers. So Blue managed to stay alive long enough to get back in the game. He does have a stone wall here as well as a whole bunch of housing. So take a bit of time for this stuff to get cleaned on up. He's going to clean the palisade wall, no problem. With a stone gate. Ooh, those crossbows are going to take a long time to get through that. They're going to do 1 damage per bolt. Going for the housing is probably a bit easier to get through. Genoese crossbows are hitting these town centers. Yellow does need a bit of a hand from his teammate. Otherwise, we don't see any trade cards going on up either. Knights are advancing forward, like cavalry advancing. Genoese crossbows pushing way forward up north. These villagers being pursued. Blue's getting good defensive force of knights, and he is Franks. Franks do have the best knights in the game. At least the most durable ones, for sure. That's the Italians, not the Franks. He's doing a good job of getting back, clawing his way back in the game. Blue now has the most villagers on the game. He will make a breach there. Now Red can advance forward with crossbowmen, and he's going to run straight into Frankish knights. That's not going to go good. There are 14 knights there. There may be 20 crossbowmen, but these knights, they got 4 pierce armor and 120 health. Here comes the knights. This is exactly what the knights want to do. Rush down these archers. They have they're going back themselves in the corner. That's all they can do. They're doing a good job getting some good damage in. The knights going to break through and overrun these crossbowmen, no problem. All those crossbowmen do go down. Now Blue can counterattack with a massive wave of knights. We got more and more knights being put out. Got a wave of defensive castles. Farms going down. Cyan's going for some forward castles as well. He does, of course, have very well upgraded crossbowmen. They have 10 damage right now. Hussars going to advance forward, but Genoese crossbowmen, of course, anti-cavalry. Even the bombards got some splash damage there. And still, okay, looks like the Frank's the only one who's not in pure age at the moment. I sort of forgot this player was actually Mongol. Genoese crossbones getting some great damage, and they're going to just sort of stand there and fight. Now they're going to stutter step. They have a good angle there. The gate is blocking a lot of movement. It's going to stand there and fight. Trying to overrun the bombard cannons, but the Genoese crossbones are annihilating these hussars, no problem. Bombards did receive some hits there, but all those hussars do go down. Now the bombard cannons make their advance. And Blue's going with more and more knights. It's actually extremely nice. He's bypassing Red's location, going straight to support his teammate. And he only has hussars. I'm not sure what Yellow's been doing this entire game. Cyan has a massive reserve of wood, which I suppose his teammate doesn't really need wood. Of course, this Black Forest is going to be enough wood for the rest of eternity. Knights are advancing forward to engage the hussars. Bombard cannons hitting the town center. Yellow is down to 50 villagers. I'm not sure what happened to all of Yellow's villagers, but they're simply not alive anymore. Red needs to start getting some forces over here. Looks like I need to counter aggression with some arbalists. And this force here, as I mentioned before, like Blue being overran, but this has siege. It can rip apart Yellow's base quite quickly. Cyan's pinging. I think he's talking about all these villagers. Yeah, these generators crossbow trying to engage. The bombard should just take time to start hitting the infrastructure. Let's take out some of these housing. Towns that are now under fire from the sheer number of arbalists, but we got a massive amount of knights here. They do have still in Castle Age, but this is a good number of knights. Okay, we've got Impure Age now for the knights, for the Franks. He's probably gonna go for his Calculated and Paladin research very soon. No, just got a whole bunch of knights queued up. And Town Watch. These knights are gonna get ripped apart. He needs more Pierce Armor research, that's for sure. Got red bombards here. And red is sort of back in the corner. It's going to receive a lot of fire there, but it does prevent a lot of surface area from being engaged from. His teammates getting ripped apart, so if blue can just hold here, yellow is going to be gutted. More knights being deployed on out. Looks like red's losing too many arbalists to hold the fight. Throwing some rounds into these houses as well. It looks like red actually backed out game. Both of the north side people actually backed game. I'm surprised Team Southside was able to pull off. I guess they had a plan of just letting blue be gutted and allow Cyan to boom. Either way, this is Anne Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.